Today I'll be completing the story that I have with AF Archery that started back in December when I ordered a bow from their AliExpress store. They had shipped me a 25 pound at 28 bow when I had ordered a 35 at 28 pound bow. I will put down below all the different videos that I've done in relation to this story, and how actually I'm very happy with how the results have turned out, and I'm very happy with the bow that I'm presently leaning against, which is the Rosewood bow. This is a Turkish style bow that they've made out of rosewood, or they've included rosewood in the construction. There's multiple materials. It's a laminated wood bow, Turkish style. The previous bow that they sent was a maple laminated Turkish style bow. It's more of an economy bow. Very happy with the 25 pound performance. It's 31 at 31. The standard measurement, of course, as we all know, is 28 inches, and the draw weight at 20 inches is 25 pounds. At 31 inches, it is 31 inches. That is the previous bow. That is the bow that I have, one of the bows that I have hanging up above us here. I have several bows hanging above me, so bear with me. That's this creature here. So, as you can see, it's shipped. Hopefully that'll show up in the video. At 28 inches, it's 25. I'd ordered 35. Okay. Well, AF Archery was very good to me, and they actually sent me this bow, which you'll see in previous videos. This is a rosewood bow, so the back of the bow here is rosewood. Hopefully that can be seen. I'm going to alter a light here a little bit, and hopefully that helps. There we go. Hopefully it doesn't also shine in my glasses too much. But it's a rosewood, very, very nice. I like it a lot, actually. The back of the bow is actually bamboo, all laminated together. As you can see, it is 35 at 28 inches. Hopefully that'll come out. Here we have some maple in the Cias. The centerpiece of the bow here, so the belly of the bow here, is maple that they've made into black. They've made it black, it's stained black. All of this, of course, laminated together with some very nice laminated glass tips. And then, of course, we have here some plastic string braces. This is a Turkish, as I mentioned, this is a Turkish style bow. I have contrasted it. I've done a couple of, I've chronographed it, I've shot it a few times, and I'm very happy with how it's performing. They sent along a piece of tennis wrap, which I really like, and actually it helps a lot with the hand shock. So, and there isn't very much hand shock to begin with, like there really isn't. This bow is very light. It doesn't stack very much. The stats of the bow, if you go to the AliExpress store, it'll describe these bows as being 49 inches. That's not actually 100% accurate. It is a 54-inch bow. The tip, unstrung. The string itself is 49 inches. When the bow is strung, it's 51 inches the tip. I will contrast that with a Kaya bow that I own as well. I've owned this one for about 8 years. When I show the chronograph, I will show the contrasting between these two bows. Because this bow is by Kaya. It is a Windfighter. I'm very happy with this brand. My target bow is also a Kaya. It is a 50-inch bow. The string is 46. When it is strung, it is 47 inches. It is a 40 pound at 31 inches draw weight. I've been using this, like I said, for 8 years, pardon me, I apologize. Very happy with it. Very happy with it. But I did some chronograph testing using these arrows. These are not the arrows I normally use when I shoot traditionally. I use Carbon Express Heritage 150s. I also use them uncut. But I've been testing all the different bows in my collection, and I decided to use this one as my standard shaft. And what this is an X-Buster 500, so it's a 500 spine arrow, uncut by Carbon Express. From knock to point, it is 33 inches, which is fine, which is why I left it uncut, even though I use this with a Kaya target bow that I own. The Chronograph speeds that I got out of the two bows, which are, this bow is 35 at 28. When I measured it with my bow scale, I got it to, at 31 inches, it is 40 pounds, which is perfect. And the speed that I got out of, I shot 10 arrows, 5 and then 5. I'll be showing you a grouping of 5 and a grouping of 5 on the Kaya. The average speed was 178.55 feet per second, which is nice, very nice. It's very fast for a stick. And to contrast that, the Kaya, Korean style, laminated bow from Kaya, is 162.33. So there's a substantial difference in speed between the two. Same arrow. There are differences in brace height. The Kaya is set at 5.5 inches, and it is a smaller bow. And it does stack more too, but that's probably because it's also, I mean, it's 4 inches shorter. What are you going to do? The brace height on this one is supposed to be 5.5 inches, which is what it is. Brace height on the Turkish bow is 7 inches. 7 1/16 actually. That extra 4 inches in length of the bow really helps. Really helps with the stacking. There isn't much. Very little. Right? To contrast that, I'll get my Kaya down. The Kaya stacks, which is what it's supposed to do, but it's a lot shorter, and it's got a bit more hand shock. It also has a thicker, I don't have tennis wrap, I have medical wrap. I'm going to be replacing that with tennis wrap though. It's got a thicker belly, like the handle. The bow itself is both the same, but a different style, completely different style. Shoots differently, feels different. I'm really enjoying the Turkish. When I originally ordered back in December, I ordered the other bow. It was on sale and it was a price that I really liked, and I've always wanted to have a Turkish bow. I just truly always wanted to have a Turkish style bow, and now that I've ended up with this particular bow through this interesting experience and story with AF Archery, and I'm very happy with the quality. I would definitely compare this to the Kaya quality, or I would hold this bow up against just about any of the bows that I've seen. I have a large collection, so there's a couple of customs, and then the majority of them are production model bows. I'd hold this against most of those production model bows, and a couple of those customs are pretty good. Like, I mean, I've got some Checkmate stuff, and Checkmate stuff's pretty good. And this is pretty good too. So my compliments to AF Archery, and I will be putting below in the link the links to this bow, the links to the other bow, links to their store at AliExpress. Go to their site, check out their sales. I'll also be putting down statistics. I'll be doing the proper full statistics of both of the Kayas to give a proper comparison. There was one anomalous reading out of the 10, and I threw that out because it just did not make sense whatsoever. Since the other 9 were reasonably consistent with their speeds. But the average, like I said, was 178.55 feet per second. To contrast that, actually, I also have, I own 3 of the Kaya brand bows. And this is another one of the ones I own, is a Firefox. I own a Firefox. Now this one is a 50-inch bow, just like the Windfighter, and I'm very happy with it. It is a 60-pound at 31. I can't draw 31. That's just, with this bow, 60 pounds? No, not happening. My thumb's not strong enough. Just not happening. But I can get to 29 inches. So when I measure that, it is at 55 pounds. That's on my thumb. This, by the way, is a thumb ring that I got from AF Archery as well. I purchased that. I purchased a couple of these. You'll see that in previous videos as well. Now, the average speed over 10 hours with that particular bow at 55 pounds, 29-inch draw, which I can pull particularly with that. I'm not that strong. 187.5 feet per second. So there's only 9 feet per second difference in speed with these arrows between these two bows. This bow is 40 at 31, and I can pull 31 with it comfortably, and I can shoot it repeatedly. Whereas the 55, the 60-pound Kaya, which at my ability is 55 pounds, I'm not pulling 29 inches consistently after 4 or 5 arrows. Whereas 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 arrows within a 2-minute time period, I'm still comfortably shooting this bow, which is why I really like 40 pounds at 31, which is why I ordered the 35 originally, because I knew it would be roughly 40 pounds at 31. Very comfortable to shoot that way. So, being that there's 15 pounds less on my thumb, and the difference in speed is 9 feet per second, I'm really looking forward to trying this when the snow melts outside. It's March in Canada. It's not cold. It's only about -3, -4 right now, and there's melting on the streets. But I'm still not shooting outside yet. But when I get a chance to shoot outside, I'll be shooting outside with this bow, doing pole archery. I'll throw in a link. I'll throw in a short video to show me shooting pole archery with my 60-pound Kaya. You'll kind of find it's interesting. Here in Winnipeg, there's probably two of the last clubs shooting vertical pole archery in North America. It's quite a popular sport in Europe, particularly in Belgium. And it's interesting. And I'm looking forward to shooting this because that 15-pound difference on my thumb will give me that much more control. And I should be able to take a few more birds and increase my accuracy with it. I'll be including a few of my shots with the NF8 target that I've been practicing with, and a couple of kneeling things as well. AF Archery, Turkish style bow, Rosewood, Carbon Express, uncut X Busters. 40 at 31, 35 at 28. 181. $174. This is 52, but I think that's, I don't know what's, I think I might have missed it. 178. They're all on the target.
The scores are high, but you're
Come through that door and you can come in and out all you want.
They're all on the target.
The scores are high. I wasn't.
Slow down, Rick.
Yeah, it's still in there.
You slow down.
I barely missed one.
How much you want?
I know. Almost scared that I was gonna get hit. I told you.
Hey, shot Keith.
Ow. I know. Almost scared that I was gonna